What's going on, everybody? My name is Matt. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys 3 more Solana NFTs I think you guys might enjoy looking at. If you guys are new, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, let me know down below in the comments what you think about these projects. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first project I wanted to show you guys here is something called the Assembly. So you guys can see a passage through time. Ancient warriors have arrived to battle for eternal glory. Whose side will you choose in the war for the metaverse? So they've got a few components here: assemble, battle, and earn. You can assemble your NFT army of soldiers, generals, politicians with unique stats and bonuses, battle in the arena and climb the worldwide leaderboard, and earn assembly wealth as a reward for your conquest. So again, this was created by gaming industry veterans in partnership with Ghost Punch Game LLC. So Ghost Punch definitely does look to have some experience, to say the least, with a lot of projects. And that's always what I look for when trying to decipher whether or not an NFT is worth investing in. Overall, whether or not they have some experience in some other sector. And again, something like this that has a level of credentials, who have been involved in other projects in the past, I definitely think is worth it. Again, some very, very large titles here on this list. So that is definitely perhaps worth looking into there. Now, when we get into what they have to offer, of course, each collection of 1,000 NFTs features legendary historical figures. In the next collection, these NFTs represent ownership of characters in the upcoming AAA game. So overall, very, very cool. And in terms of roadmap, here is what they have planned. So they have a foundation mint with the Roman, Viking, and Mayan collection. Then the AAA game, design, development, alpha, beta, all that until the full game launches. Then, of course, some staking to finalize tokenomics, staking arena launch, and the IDO and ICO. So, again, it does look like this team as well is doxed. They do have a lot of their social medias linked, which is always good. A lot of people are showing their faces who are involved on the team, which, definitely can't complain about. That's always a great idea to have people who are involved in a project and actually showing who they are. So, again, overall, guys, this does look like something that I think is a very nice project for someone who is interested in perhaps getting involved in their game and learning how their staking will work in the future. And in full transparency, like I always tell you guys, they have decided to sponsor this video, and I always do appreciate that. And like I tell you guys in every video, I only accept a sponsor from a project I actually like. And again, these guys are just doing everything right in terms of their Instagram, Twitter. It looks as if they are getting some very nice sustainable growth here on Twitter as well. So definitely looking at a project like this, I do believe that they have what it takes to get out there and definitely to grow in the future. Before we go further, guys, if you guys have been enjoying, make sure to check out my Patreon down below in the description so you guys can see every single time I buy or sell an NFT ever. I really do think you guys would enjoy the content over there. You also get access to my private Discord and so much more. To be honest with you guys, I think it's a steal for only $10 a month. Link down below. Now, the next project I wanted to show you guys is something called Enviro. And hey, this might look familiar, right? Well, Enviro actually is pretty familiar. This is very, very similar to what is, in my opinion, one of the best projects on all of Solana, and that is, of course, the Lux Apartments. So Enviro looks to be very, very similar to Lux Apartment, and they, again, have 17,000 followers. I mean, really do have a level of stature here on Twitter, to say the least. And what they are trying to do is make this cross-chain, which is very great. I don't know how exactly they plan on making this cross-chain in the future, but, maybe you might use a service, say, like Chainlink or something to make that happen. If you're into all that stuff, I definitely would love to know how someone can make a metaverse cross-chain like this, but definitely, it is hard to believe how much these guys already have accomplished. I mean, look at the screenshots, look at the footage. I mean, this looks absolutely incredible, and it does remind me a lot of something like Lux Apartments that has not gotten that level of recognition yet. And there's nothing against Lux. I still love Lux Apartments. I'm holding on to mine too, but Enviro might be another good pickup if you're interested in, getting these photorealistic kind of metaverse things that already look to be actually functional. And Enviro, to say the least, looks as if it is already actually functional, and that's really what matters. So again, just look at this level of detail here. I mean, very, very, very cool stuff. I definitely don't see this very often with NFT projects. And the final project here is a little bit of an oldie, but these guys are still hanging around and they're still actually performing very well. This is Rad Rugs. They have had a floor of around 0.5 for probably the last month, and recently they've actually been picking up again. Now, this is, in my opinion, probably the cheapest blue chip project out there because, in general, what they have done is created one of the most important platforms, and that is, of course, the Rad Rugs platform, which allows them to review projects and give insight as to whether or not a project is a rug. And of course, when it comes down to community alerts, they always are alerting you on whether or not something is a rug. You could always get great information on whether or not a new project is perhaps worth getting into, whether or not a new project is considered to be stable. So I definitely do think these guys have a lot going for them. Again, they do have some premium features that you could buy on their platform as well. So overall, even with their free platform, which I use, I do think these guys have accomplished quite a lot. So again, definitely adding another Rad Rug to your collection might not be a bad idea. I've definitely been thinking about it with the floor at 0.85. I could see these guys going to a floor of 2 or 3 at some point in the future. Again, I don't think they'll be the next 100 Sol project or anything, but it does seem that there is enough demand to bring these guys to the forefront of where they need to be as a cheap project with not all that big of a supply that I still believe in long term because of what they actually do. So with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I truly do hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, shout out to Assembly GG for sponsoring this video. I always do appreciate it. And again, I only accept the project for a sponsorship if I actually do believe in it. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Matt. See you guys on the next one. Peace.